Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Puglisi, but you can call me Mr. P. I am your instructor for DBA 110 at Bladen Community College. Wanted to give you a quick video overview of what the course is about, talk a little bit about me, talk a little bit about how you can be successful in this class. The first part of this video is just me talking, and then we're going to go into a second part of the video where it's a screen recording of me showing you the Moodle class and important things for you to know and consider to be successful this semester. First thing we're going to talk about right now is the information regarding startup. If you go to your Moodle class and take a look, you could even do it now while you're watching this video. Hopefully you're already in it. The first part of the Moodle class is the course information start here section. You want to go ahead and scroll down and read the syllabus first. Once you get the syllabus read, there's a link there. It's a PDF file. You can complete the enrollment verification quiz, which all online Bladen students must do before the census date for their particular class. The census date for this particular class, being an 8-week class, is August 21st. You want to have this syllabus enrollment verification quiz submitted by then. Otherwise, you'll be withdrawn by the administration. Once you get that out of the way, you can start exploring the class. First, I want to give you some information that's kind of valuable relating to being successful. One thing right now I want to talk a little bit about is the skills you're going to learn in this class. A lot of people, even IT professionals, consider databases to be kind of a boring subject. I don't want you to think that way. Databases may be boring, but they are the currency in today's economy. Databases have become more and more important because of social media. A lot of social media sites mine the information that's created on their sites by their users, and that information is very valuable. It's like gold to marketing companies, to large companies that use that information to sell goods and services and market. So data is important. Analyzing data is critical to the success of just about any organization. It's important for you to consider the fact that even though you may think data is boring, data is important and it's valuable. Thus, in turn, IT professionals that are experienced database administrators, data analysts, anything that has to do with data, big data, cloud computing, all of those things are important to industry, business. Just about anything that makes money relies on data. So the skills you learn in this class are going to help you become an IT professional. If you know more about data than another person that may be applying for the same job, that might be the edge that gets you that position as an IT professional. I encourage you that when you finish reading the syllabus and do the syllabus quiz, the verification quiz, one of the first things you do is read the section in Moodle under the database concepts picture that explains why this course is relevant. I'm not going to take the time to read you that, but you really do need to read it. And you could even mention it in your initial posting in the original Moodle form, where everybody's going to post a little bit about themselves. I believe that's in Module 1. Let's see if it is. Student introductions. So there's a student introductions discussion under graded assignments in Module 1. You're going to post a little bit about yourself, post a little bit about what you expect to get out of the class, but be sure that you read my posting in the section that's called Course Information Start Here about why this course is relevant. And feel free to comment on that when you make your posting to that form. Having said all that, one of the other things I'd like to talk about with you tonight is the types of things that you're going to learn in this class. course is broken up into modules. The modules are split up according to the way they're laid out in your textbook. So, for example, Module 1 topic is Introduction to Database Management. Module 2 is Relational Model, which is the way that databases are typically structured under a relational model. And it explains how that is accomplished in Module 2. Every module aligns to chapters in your textbook. The textbook that we're using is listed in the bookstore. It's part of that Day 1 Access program at Bladen Community College. So hopefully you won't have to pay anything for that book other than what you paid to register for the class. But you can consult with the Bladen bookstore if you have any questions about that. One of the things that I do want to make you aware of that has become an issue this week, and let you know that I'm working on that and we're going to have a solution to it one way or the other, is that the textbook was chosen under the assumption that you would have access to the software that is put out by Microsoft called Microsoft Access, which is part of the professional Microsoft Office 365 suite. It's been brought to my attention that recently Bladen Community College students are no longer able to get access to the Microsoft Office application and install it on their PCs without having to purchase it. There is no license for students for Bladen Community College any longer. Now, having said that, if you've been at Bladen for a while, you may already have Access installed on your computer from another class. You also may have Microsoft Access because of your family, because of the computer that was given to you already had a copy of Microsoft Office Professional on it, and in that case you may have Microsoft Office Access. Well, good for you. That's going to help you along. For those of you that do not have Microsoft Access already and don't want to purchase Microsoft Office Professional to get access, we're coming up with another alternative. Right now, what I can say is it's LibreOffice Base. Now, LibreOffice is an open source office platform very similar to Microsoft Office 365. LibreOffice is free. I provided links in the introductory module in Moodle for this class for you to download and install LibreOffice, which includes the LibreOffice Base application. That application runs like Microsoft Access. Unfortunately, though, it isn't used the same way, and the instructions on doing things in Microsoft Access do not necessarily line up with how you would do it in that open source free version of LibreOffice. We're working on that. I haven't figured this out yet. We just found out about this the end of this week. So if you have access, you're good. The textbook has all kinds of instructions for every one of the assignments that you've been assigned for a grade to use Microsoft Access to complete your assignments. I have already posted some learning tools, some videos, and some ebooks on LibreOffice Base that will help educate you on the use of that particular application in substitution for Microsoft Access. We will work on this together. We will get you through this class either using Access or using the open source alternative. I am open-minded and want to be as flexible as possible because of such short notice to make sure that you still learn what you need to learn for this course, even though we have this temporary situation trying to get figured out. But I wanted to make sure you're aware of the issue. And again, if you have access, you're good. If you don't have access or have an ability to use Access on a PC that you can get your hands on for these specific assignments, the plan B is in process of being formulated. Don't panic. It'll be okay. Having said that, let me just look at my list to make sure I've covered everything else. We talked about the syllabus. We talked about the requirement of the textbook. Let's see here. I think, one of the things I want to talk a little bit about is you as an online student. Many of you have already had online classes. You know the drill. You have experience taking online classes. If you don't have experience taking online classes, I'm going to just talk for a moment about online learning success. There's a link at the topic that's entitled Course Information Start Here. It's at the very bottom of that topic, and it's Tips for Online Learning Success. If you open that link, it is a page that has information on how to be a good online student. There's also some links at the bottom of that page that link you to web-based resources to help you be a better online student. There's some things in there on study habits, time management, stuff like that. You can use those links, and also keep in mind that you can use the CAE, which is the tutoring center on the Bladen campus. If you don't physically go to the Bladen campus for some reason, you can contact them online and they can give you some online instruction or help with areas that you're having trouble with, either your academic courses or learning how to use Microsoft Office or send emails or zip files or anything that you need to do for your online classes. You're expected to have those skills before you start online, but just in case you're not familiar with email and web browsing and Microsoft Office and doing Word documents and things like that, that tutoring center can help you with those things. Also, if your computer breaks or you have issues, you can go to that tutoring center or the library, the Learning Resource Center, and use computers there. I do not know, while I'm speaking right now, whether they have computers with Microsoft Access on them, but that may be an alternative. I will find that out. But if your computer breaks or you don't have an internet connection or you have issues or you just need help tutoring on a particular subject and you can physically go to campus, stop by there. If you are an online student and don't go to campus, they can set up meetings with you online and do online tutoring through Teams, MS Teams. So keep those things in mind. All of us at Bladen Community College want you to be a successful student, want you to graduate and get a great job. All of us work together in order for you to do that. We need your help to get good grades, do studying, and ask for help when you need it. We can't help you if we don't know what the issue is. Same thing with me. If you run into issues in this course, don't wait until after something's due to tell me you had a problem. Contact me before the due date. If you have an emergency, contact me before the work is due so we can work out a plan so that you can get it done. I am a flexible person. When I see my students working hard and they run into a problem, I will work with them. But I don't want to get an email 1 week before the semester saying, hey, I messed up. What can I do? Can't do anything then. You should have contacted me before stuff was due. All right, I've taken up enough of your time. I am going to do another video right after this one. There'll be 2 links on the website, on the Moodle class. One is the video that you're watching right now. Then there'll be a part 2, and the part 2 is just me going through the Moodle class and pointing some things out. It won't be very long. I've covered a lot of it here, but you may want to watch that one also. And again, if you have any questions, send me an email on the Bladen Community College student email system. Make sure your name is on it. Make sure your question's on it. The course number's on it, and I will be glad to help you. Have a good night. Go to part 2 of this video and finish watching.